From the favelas of Brazil to global superstar status, enter the former UFC lightweight champion and the most decorated finisher in UFC history. One of your favorites, Charles "Do Bronx" Oliveira.
I mean, John, you saw the smile just come across my face when you start to talk about it. This guy's fun. Very few guys bring out that emotion. Justin Gaethje and Charlie Olive. Those are the ones for me that feel like they bring that emotion out of me. Like, I know this will be fun. To see this guy rise from where he was, not only in his career, but in his life, to become the champion of the world, it was amazing to watch. And for the time that he was the champ, what a ride, man. We had fun calling Oliveira fights. Let's see if he can start another run towards a championship.
Yeah, big challenge for him here tonight, but I do get emotional thinking about where he came from and where he is right now, right? Nicknamed "Do Bronx," the ghetto, and he emerged out of it to change his life forever. We'll see how it goes for Charles Oliveira tonight. All right, so here's the otherworldly mixed martial arts talent, Khabib Nurmagomedov, and there's so much made about his value as a corner man. Tonight, though, he is competing and has Bulas in his corner.
Yeah, Coach Khabib is as undefeated as fighter Khabib, but we love getting the opportunity to see Nurmagomedov compete again. This guy is the definition of pressure. He is trying to take you down, and he does not hide his intentions. He wants to get in your face, he wants to take you down, and he wants to drown you. This guy's a savage, he's a beast. Every word that describes that is Khabib Nurmagomedov with Hasbulla in his corner.
And if Hasbulla didn't have any value, probably wouldn't be in the corner of Khabib Nurmagomedov. We'll see how it goes for the former lightweight champ tonight. Khabib Nurmagomedov has graced the octagon. We are set to go for our main event of the evening. Our tail of the tape now for this lightweight championship fight. Now to get us started, the veteran voice of the octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Lightweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Charles "Do Bronx" Oliveira. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending UFC Lightweight Champion of the world, Khabib the Eagle Nurmagomedov.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one. Well, mixed martial arts is the greatest sport in the world, and part of the reason is matchups like this. Can you believe the volume in this arena as they get ready to witness live Charles...
Oh, stuck in the guillotine.
Good job by the champ there. Sliding back out.
Oliveira getting worked here from the top. Ground and pound strikes raining down. Nice strike from the bottom fighter there. All right, half guard for him here, and a lot of offensive options, I would think, at his disposal.
Oh, he's got a ton of options. He has submission options, but I believe the safest option for him here is going to be to use his ground and pound. Build a base, posture up, throw big strikes, get back in position, build posture.
Khabib's looking for that arm triangle. Oh, he's got it locked in.
He's got that arm triangle deep.
Also, how about that position over submission as he bails on the sub?
I think that's a great job. You gotta make sure you don't end up in a worse position because you're trying to score submissions.
Oh, big shots from the top. All right, he's in a half-guard position here, DC, and in a good spot to dole out a lot of damage, I would think.
A lot of damage can be done from the half guard. You sit back on that leg, you press down into your opponent, you drop elbows, you drop punches. What is very key is you controlling the underhook on the far side. If you give up that underhook, your opponent can use the half guard to build up to an elbow, sweep, or just chase down a single leg.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Nurmagomedov.
Another strike gets through from the top position.
Pretty good work with the strikes here off of his back by Oliveira. Can't get it. Good awareness by the defensive fighter. "90 seconds to go. Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Nurmagomedov. Keeping busy now, connecting with those punches. Lands, and maybe time to get the bonus checks ready.
I mean, this fight is about done. He's got him hurt very bad with his head kick. Now he has to find one more strike to end the night.
Now goes in and secures the takedown.
Oh, nice right hand by the champ, yeah.
All right, half guard now. Not a fighter you want in half guard against you. For the bottom fighter, what does he need to do?
He needs to secure his underhook. He's got to be fighting for underhook. One of the most key things you can do as a bottom fighter stuck in half guard is try to frame. You frame and push your opponent away from you. By pushing him away from you, he will then want to come back into you.
Right.
It's like when I push you back, you want to go forward. So as he comes forward, hand goes off the face, let it slip into an underhook, build up to your elbow, then go chase your single leg. This is high-level grappling, John, from a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt named Daniel Cormier.
Woo! All right, let's check out some of the action now from that previous round, and he really kept finding a home for those kicks.
Yeah, and why would you change it? If your opponent is not going to check, if he's going to stand there and he's not on his toes and he's stationary, you keep driving those kicks into his thighs, into his body until he makes some sort of adjustment.
Well, in that previous round, didn't look like we would get to this next round, DC, but here we are.
He had him hurt very, very badly, but he could not find that last shot to shut the lights out, to close the door. He couldn't close the door, and that's a testament to his opponent being able to recover when he got hurt real bad.
Lands a strike now from the bottom. Nice work there by Oliveira.
Big right hook there by the champ. Great ground and pound by this man. And another one. Another strike from the top. Lands for him. Nice transition.
All right, dominant position for him here. Full mount. If you're the bottom fighter, better start moving those hips, DC.
Oh, you got to start moving those hips. What you should do initially, right, is start to push at the knees. Push at the hips, create some distance, shrimps, and try to recollect half guard. Half guard sucks, but it's much better than being mounted fully by your opponent.
Nurmagomedov's right back to the full mount here. Well, he grounded him, and now he's trying to pound him out. Great ground strikes here. Ooh, going for a leg lock. Heel hook looks tight.
Good work, guys.
Less than 2 minutes now to go in round two. This is some exhausting work, man.
I mean, it is so tiring to be fighting in this way. So much wrestling, so much grappling, expending all this energy, trying to hold the guy down. I mean, no takedown is not fault. No reversal is not fault. Everything they're doing is fought to the very last minute before it gets given up.
All right, half guard guard position here. Oh, could get a finish soon. Looks like a Darce choke.
That Darce choke is tight. It looks like the Darce choke is in. He's got it locked in now. What he's got to do is start to...
Oh, submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense.
20 seconds to go, round 2. Lands the ground and pound strike.
Another ground and pound strike lands for this man.
Round 3 next.
You won that last one. It's all over you with the submissions. Now let's avoid that. We train this in the gym. A good defense showed you know what you're doing.
All right, so we now look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. A lot of good highlights on both sides.
I mean, a lot of good highlights from both competitors. They both should be very proud of what they accomplished. But I'm telling you, man, I'm not sure they can keep this up. If they land at this clip for another 5 minutes, somebody's going to sleep.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
Round 3 of a possible 5. Early right hand gets through for Dubrax. Well, hard to imagine we would get this late in the fight and have the BJJ practitioner not attempt a single takedown. What gives?
I have no idea. He's not even tried to get this fight to the ground. I don't know what's happening, or maybe something happened earlier in the fight that's deterred him from fighting the fight that we have come to expect from this guy. I mean, I cannot believe what we are watching.
Hard ground and pound shot there, and yes, it was hard. Opened it right up. Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Nurmagomedov. Oh, nice shot landed from the bottom.
He's in the mount.
Oh, this is getting kind of hard to watch, right? He targets the cut and lands a strike right on it. Under 3 minutes now to go in round 3. We have crossed the midpoint of this fight.
Great job landing from the top position.
Oh, and another punch on the ground gets through. May need some defense here. Khabib's back in full mount. Well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground. Nurmagomedov's really pressing now, and he's got his opponent's belly flat on the mat. Nicely done. Oliveira getting absolutely worked here from the top. Let's see if there's an uptick in his urgency here as he tries to get back up. Good, solid strike on the ground. Oh, nice job to split his guard and get the ground strike home again. The ground strike's starting to pile up. Nurmagomedov's back inside control here. Well, I think I can smell the blood at this point in time. That canvas didn't look like that a few fights ago. Blood is flowing from that cut with every passing strike.
Every strike. And it burns. John, it burns so bad. When you get cut like that, every time a shot lands, it just burns. So this guy needs to try to find a way to not take and limit the damage he's taken to this cut. Easier said than done, though.
All right, so the fighters head back to the stools, and hopefully this fight can continue. That is a severe cut. We'll see if the cut man can do some good work here. All right, DC, we'll get a few clips of the damage done in that previous round. That eye continues to be the main target.
I mean, he is getting hit in this position, and it's all about now, where is the cut? Is it above the eye? Is it below the eye? But every time you get hit in that area, it is going to sting, and the bleeding will then cause issues to your sight. He's got to change something.
Ready.
Fourth round now, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, so here we go. Fourth round is underway. What is the fighter's mentality when you enter those seminal championship rounds?
You understand that you are getting close now. The night is almost over. The goal is within reach now. 15 minutes down, 10 to go. You tell yourself you can do anything in this segment.
Good work from the top here by Nurmagomedov.
Another one. I mean, he cannot miss from the top position.
It's getting really hard to watch him absorb shots on that eye. I wonder if the referee's thinking about calling in the doctor now.
Well, John, the entirety of the fight, that has been the target of his opponent. He has not adjusted defensively, and now he's paying for it. Now, somebody's going to have to save him.
All right, he's got him in the north-south position now. I know the crowd thinks it's funny when this happens, but if you're the bottom fighter, nothing funny about it.
It's not funny. This is not a fun position to be in fighting. You've got to try and change it immediately because you are carrying someone's weight, whether it's their bottom half weight or the top half. You are carrying their weight, whether you got their armpit in your face or you got their legs over the top of you. It is not comfortable. So you need to be trying to move.
Attempting a choke now. Oh, that Darce choke is tight.
Oh, wow, oh!
Oh, I thought he was gonna go out. Instead, he escapes and reverses.
He didn't go out, he got out. Great job defensively by the fighter.
Well, this UFC fight is sort of dissolving into a horror movie. I don't need to see any more damage inflicted.
You don't have to lose everything on one night. His corner can stop the fight now, and he would be mad now, but he would appreciate them later because it will extend his career going down the line.
Man, this is some serious ground and pound. He's trying to put this dude's head, like, through the canvas.
He's one of the better ground and pound fighters we have in the entire UFC, and you're seeing why.
Going for the arm here.
That submission looks tight.
Oh, you better tap or that thing's gonna snap.
He's got it isolated.
All right, so now going to position over submission as he bails on the sub. All right, well, he's got him softened up here. Nurmagomedov's right back to the full mount. Oh, and that's a submission attempt by him now. Oh, I don't know. That heel hook looks tight.
Good job by the champ there. Sliding back up.
Oh, he's got his back. Buzzer sounds for the end of round 4. Heading back to the corner now after a competitive round. And Oliveira's eye is in rough shape. I mean, I would just probably quit, but he's not going to do that. But I would not be surprised if the ringside physician did come in and take a look at that here between rounds. All right, well, no surprise to see that eye continue to be targeted. Some replays from the previous round in which a lot of damage was doled out.
Well, the cut man's got some work to do to try to give this kid an opportunity to stay in the fight, because the reality is he has taken far too many shots to the eye, and now he's dealing with a nasty cut. He has got to change something.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
Fifth and final round, forthcoming.
Nice loop at once.
Well, I'm no expert, but you can't work that patented ground and pound unless you get the fight to the canvas. He hasn't even attempted a takedown.
He has not even attempted a takedown. It is a far cry from what we have seen in his previous octagon appearances. Usually, he darts across the octagon and immediately starts to wrestle. Guillotine jump!
Oh, looks like he's countering here with maybe a Von Flue. He's got the side mount. Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory.
Working out of the half guard here.
Great submission defense on display tonight. Now he's going full mount. He's got to be careful here.
All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. Standing over his opponent here and making these strikes count. Beautiful sequence there by Nurmagomedov. Well, maybe ill-advised to be competing off your back, but he's landing. Oh, might be able to get his leg here, and he does. Oh, he's in trouble.
Good job by the champ there. Slide back out.
All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC. All right, he remains in pursuit of the submission, but the defense continues to hold up. I'm not sure he's going to be able to find a finish here.
In MMA today, guys are so well-rounded. They're so gifted. It's hard to just lock up a submission, but he continues to try. And in those efforts, he has given himself a chance to win this fight.
I've never been submitted.
You never have? Nope. I have.
All right, north-south position now, DC. We'll see how he chooses to advance from here. Print the shirts, ground and pound. All right, so some definite damage underneath the elbow now on the side of his opponent. A lot of strikes to the body, starting to add up.
Yeah, a lot of strikes to the body and mixing up the attack, not being one-dimensional, not headhunting inside the octagon. I think he has fought beautifully right now, and it's starting to show itself.
Oh, another strike hits right on that cut. Ringside physician might have to intervene soon. Oh, lands with the ground and pound strike. Man, another one. What a fight! 25 minutes turned in. All right, so they came in unquestionably the two best in the world in this division, and they showed you exactly why here tonight. A lot of people may think the challenger did enough. For me, slight lean to the champion to retain his title.
I agree with you, John. I thought the champion did just enough to keep his belt. And this has nothing to do with you got to beat the champ to get the belt. No, the champion outworked him in the big spots, and he should retain his title.
The official decision is in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges score the contest 49-46. For the winner by unanimous decision, and still the undisputed UFC lightweight champion of the world, Khabib the Eagle Nurmagomedov.
All right, so judges score.